Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at how to format a text date. I have the date in form of a text here, but I want to format it and I get something like this on the right here. So this is one of the challenges. As I was doing my work, I came across it and I said, hey, how can I do this? Because as you can see, it's a long list. Here I have 154 dates, but in my work I had over 1,000 dates, and I had to convert them into dates. The benefit of converting it into a format of a date is that you can use it for manipulation, allowing formulas, subtractions, additions using that date. But if it is in text format, you can't do all that. So I'm going to show you the best way you can do this. And I'm going to take it step by step such that you understand each way. Now, what I'll do first, I'm going to use a number of Excel functions. One of them is the left function, the other one is the mid function, the other one is the right function. Then I'll also use the date function and the others and the find function along the way. So the left function gets the number of characters counting from the left. The mid function, you have to give it where to start, and then the number of characters from the middle. The right function, from the right, how many characters. It extracts the date function. We shall see all this. Then the find will return a position of a character in a date. Now, the first step I'm going to do is to extract the year from this, then extract the month and extract the day. So to extract the year, because the year is on the right, my right side, so I use the right function. The text, from which text am I extracting my year? I'm extracting my year from this. Then the next argument is the number of characters. So I'm counting from the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want 4 of them, like so. So you can see that the 2021 is extracted from there. I just do like so, and it copies the whole way down. I've extracted my year. Now the next is to extract my month. Now for my month, I have to use the mid function. So the mid function, how does it work? It needs the text from which I'm going to extract. I say, that is okay, that's my text. Then it needs a start position. Now, when you look at these dates, they are not in a uniform, they're not uniform. For example, the date here is 1 digit, but when you go down, there are 2 digits here. Now that one becomes a little tricky. The months, we are lucky, there are 2 throughout, and the year, there are 4. So we need to make it dynamic to be able to know that this is 1 digit, these are 2 digits. But for the mid, since we are extracting the month, these are 2 and they're uniform throughout. So all we need, our challenge will be, where do we start? For when there is 1 digit, our starting position is 3, because we have 1, 2, 3. But when there are 2 digits before the dot, our starting position becomes 4. We shall count 1, 2, 3, 4. So to cater for that, we need it to be dynamic. And this is where the find function comes in. So we are going to use the find. And what does the find? It returns the position of the text that we are trying to find. So in this case, I want to find this dot, and to give me the position of the dot. Having found the position of the dot, I'll add 1 to get the position where I start. So find text. So what am I finding? I'm finding a dot, like so. Within which text? I'm finding it within this text, okay? And by default, to find me the first dot. There are 2 dots, but by default, to give me the first dot, the position of the first dot. Now, when it gives me the position of the first dot, it will give me position 2 for this case, but where there are 2 digits, it will give me position 3. So because I'm interested in the month and the month starts in the next position. So this position of the dot, I need to add 1 to get the position where the month starts. Then after that, how many characters should I count? There are 2 characters, 1, 2. Put 2. So that will be that. So this is the month. You can see where there are 2 digits, it will count to get the position of the dot at 3, then adds 1, 4, then extract 2, then you get there. Then the next is to extract the day. Now for the day, we are going to use the left function. So the left function, the text is this. Then the number of characters that we need. Again, we are going to find the dot. Within which text? Within this text here. And I think I can close here. And if it gives me the position of the dot, which in this case will be 2, to get the date, I need to subtract 1, like so. So I get 1. Now I have to count 1. But when you come down here, there are 2. You can see it still picks it correctly. I hope you have understood that. I get the position of the dot, which will be 2, which is also the same as the number of characters, 1, 2. But since I have only 1, I subtract 1, so it counts only 1 character. So here where there are 2, I get the position of the dot, which is 1, 2, 3. Then I subtract 1 to get the 2 characters for the date, which we use to extract here. So once we do that, and we copy our data down, then we extract the date, the day. So we have managed to extract the month, the year, the month, and the day. Now, what is left is to combine this into one function. Now there is a date function which takes the year, and our year is here. Next, it takes the month, and our month is this one. Next, it takes the day, and our day is that. Close, and there you go. Now, my cell is already formatted, but if you want it in this format, you need to go to formatting. You can use a shortcut key, Ctrl+1, it brings you this dialog, use custom formatting, and you can see I just typed here yy's-mm-dd and said okay. That's why it came into this format. Now, if you don't want all these 3 steps, after I separated it for easy understanding, but now I can combine it and even delete this and still it will work. So what I'll have to do is see here, I need my year. My year is in E2, and I have a formula in E2 here, which I can come and copy, escape, come here. E2 is my year, then my year is like so. I put the formula there, it doesn't change, which is great. Come here, the month. The month is this formula here, can pick it, hit escape, come here. F2 is the month, change that to month with that formula. Then lastly, the day is calculated by this. So I say day, copy this, hit escape, come back, remove G2, and put a formula to compute the day. So you can see it has not changed. So what I do is just copy down and all is good. Now, since my formula, this one I no longer need this, I can delete this and I get my date here. So I've transformed my text date into this. This formula is very important because it can save you a lot of time. Otherwise, it will require you to go typing date by date and you could spend the whole day there. So I hope this is helpful and thank you for watching. Have a great day and please don't forget to subscribe.